and which just killed Baldoni's lawsuit. Lively entered into a contract with Baldoni. As part of that contract with Baldoni and his production group, it had a choice of law provision in it. And what that means is if there was any litigation, any lawsuits that broke out, it specifically said what law are we going to apply. And why is that important? Because California had the metoo movement bill, had a law that was enacted in 2023, the California Assembly Bill 933. We talked about this in previous posts. It provides immunity to sexual harassment victims or alleged victims. And what it says is you cannot retaliate and file defamation cases unless you can prove they were done with malice. And what happened in the federal case is the exact language that the federal judge cited when he just dismissed what could have been a $400 million defamation claim. He looked at the pleadings and he said, look, even if taken it true, Lively has immunity from it all. And he specifically referenced that it's not plausible, any allegations, would have been made without malice. Basically saying, hey, Baldoni, you haven't proved your case. But when you think about how did this happen, you have to go a step above everybody else and you have to go back to the contract at the time that this movie was being shot and that contract they entered into. By having that form selection for California in there, Lively was able to use this particular statute to defend against the defamation claim. And it's a big deal. Most people were saying, well, hold on, Rob. Didn't the judge provide till June 23rd in order to amend the complaint? Can he take another shot? The judge was very specific. In fact, in his order, he said the court will not grant leave to amend the majority of Wayfarer parties' claims because amendment would be futile. What he's saying is that you, Baldoni, can't get around this immunity statute out of California. Instead, he only allows them to amend by the 23rd on the other counts. The other counts that he provided leave to amend was only for claims of tortious interference with a contract and breach of implied contract. And what are we talking about? Those are claims that are only limited to the intentional interference of like business relationships, contractual obligations, not even close to the monetary or damages effect of a defamation claim. So the judge gave Baldoni till June 23rd to amend for the contract dispute claims to see if those can survive, but dismissed with prejudice and now has killed off the defamation claims. So where does the case go from here? Well, Baldoni's back is seriously against the wall now. Lively has all of the momentum. She has knocked out his biggest claim. Ultimately, a trial is still scheduled for March of 2026. But if you're a Baldoni's team, you are now picking up the pieces from a devastating order on a motion to dismiss that the judge just handed Lively.